Friends, I want to come to you again to talk about self-love. Good grief, there have been so many people that are doing such amazing things in their lives that have come to me and told me about all the negative backlash that they're getting from people that they care about. And it's really affecting them in terms of whether or not they're going to move forward with these things that they believe are in their best interest. And so I want to encourage you again that sometimes we cannot rely on the people that we think we can rely on to encourage us. Sometimes we have to be our own cheerleader, all right? And I've got a book, not my book, although my book is good and I know I'm biased, but it's another book that is wonderful. It's a children's book, but I actually discovered it as a whole adult in college, but it changed my life. And here it is. All right, so good. So I'm gonna give you a quick translation. So there are these puppet people and they're called Wemmicks. And the Wemmicks go around every day and they give each other stickers. So if you do like a super good job, then they'll give you a gold star. And if you do something that someone thought was silly or they didn't like, then they'll give you a gray dot. Okay, so all of the Wemmicks, they just kept going around trying to do like all of these impressive things so that they could have like as many gold stars as possible. Well, one of the main characters, his name is Punchinello. And he just has so many gray dots all over him. He tries to be like all of the people that have the gold stars. So let's say someone has a gold star because they're super good at gymnastics. So then Punchinello will see them and he'll try to do the gymnastics too, just like them. But then he can't because that's not his thing that he's good at. That's someone else's. And then he fails. And then when people see him, they just give him gray dots. So all day long, he's trying to be like other people, trying to be like all the people that have gold stars, and he continues to fail and he continues to gain gray stickers. So one day he meets a Wemmick, her name is Lucia, and she has no stickers, y'all. So the folks that try to give her a gold star, pew, right, doesn't stick. And I know stickers don't technically have a sound when they fall off, but that's just so fun to do the little sound effects. So, you know, the stars wouldn't stick. And then if someone didn't like, I don't know, her outfit or whatever it was, then they would try to give her a gray dot, and guess what? Didn't stick either, okay? And so Punchinello sees this and he says, hey, why don't the stickers stick on you? She said, oh, well, you know, I go see Eli the wood carver every day. You should go see him. And so Eli says, all right, cool, I'm gonna go see him. And so he goes, but he doesn't walk in. And he decides to turn around, and then Eli calls his name. And so he goes inside and Eli picks him up and puts him on the workbench. And Eli says, it looks like you've got a lot of gray dots. And Punchinello starts trying to explain away. I'm so sorry. I really tried my hardest. I didn't mean it. I'll try. I'm sorry. I'll do better, you know. And Eli's like, oh, it doesn't matter to me what other people think. And it shouldn't matter to you either. The only thing that should matter to you is what I think. And I think that you're pretty special. And Punchinello asked him, he said, well, why don't the stickers stick to Lucia? And Eli says, you know, she determined that the way that I feel about her is more important than the way that other people feel about her. The stickers only stick if you let them. Come here. Another one that I'm borrowing from my pastor. Y'all, we have to let go of the negative things that people are saying to us that are not going to serve us. Okay, that is in our power to do. Yes, I know, depending on the source that it's coming from and depending on what they say, it might take time, but we can let those things go. We can be like a little Punchinello, right, with gray dots because we've taken in all the negative things that other people said about us that we shouldn't have. And we can begin now to work towards being like Lucia, who doesn't have any stickers at all, because she's decided that what God thinks about her is the most important. And if you're not religious, then you can spin that to the view of you having so much self-love that you don't listen to the negative things from other people, because you've already pumped yourself up enough and you know that what you're doing is the best thing for you. All right? So let's continue to work on our self-love. Let's continue to remind ourselves that we are here to do great things, and that even though they may take time, we will reach the destination that we have in our minds to reach. And let's also let the negativity flow. Let it flow in one ear and then let it flow right out the other, y'all. Don't let the stickers stick. Don't let them. We'll talk soon.